I'm Sophie. I do forecasting and demand planning for a logistics company. It was when I was younger, just turned 18, credit cards, store cards, overdrafts got kind of handed at me. And I was in full-time work, enjoying myself, and just got a bit carried away with all the credit that was available to me at the time. At first I kind of ignored it and just thought, I had a few friends in similar positions. I thought, oh, we're all just, on credit cards, 0%. Then when, that kind of 0% ended, reality hit that I can't afford to pay these back. It's very overwhelming, I think, especially if you have large debt. So I think acknowledging it was the kind of the first step to realising actually this is a problem now. Initially I was really nervous because obviously some of my debts had been passed on to recovery companies, and I thought they were going to be quite angry at me for getting myself into this position and maybe unreasonable, but then I realised that actually they're not, they do just want to help. Cabot helped me on the road to financial recovery by just being very approachable, very easy to speak to. I was never fearful to ring them and explain my situation, so I think they made it a much smoother and easier process than I thought it would be. Each time they were friendly, they were understanding of my situation, there was no pressure from them to pay what I couldn't afford, and I think they were all just genuinely wanting to help me. Since becoming debt-free, I've actually managed to save and buy my first house with my partner, so it's made a massive difference. I understand finance a lot better now. I think my advice to anyone in debt would be just acknowledge it. It's such a scary thing and it can be very overwhelming, but I think once you actually sit down, figure out what you owe, people aren't going to shout at you. Don't ignore it because you can't run away from it.